Hello and welcome. Um, did you know that there's a software which is a great software to work, and it is almost around, it has given us almost around 15 versions, and still it is the best software to use in today's day-to-day work for calculations and data visualizations. So let me tell you about that particular software in this particular review. So while we are talking, this particular software has launched its 16th version as well, and soon we will be seeing the stable version of this particular program. And I won't be wrong if I say that 1 in a 7 person in this world uses this particular software. And it's a great software, so many features are there. So today I will be just taking you through this particular a glimpse of what this software can do for you and how you can utilize it for different objectives or different tasks that you perform in day-to-day life, day-to-day work. So I am definitely talking about a Microsoft product, and it is Microsoft 2013 Microsoft Excel. We can take it as predominantly, so Microsoft Excel. So that is actually the tool for data visualization and analysis, and that was there for years now, decades now we can say. So this particular software, did you know that this particular software was not launched for Windows for the first time? It was launched for Macintosh, and that was way back in 1985, and today it's 2015. So almost around 30 years have passed, and 15 versions of Excel have come to the market. So we can say that on an average of a couple of years, Microsoft has launched a version of Excel. Now in 1987 was the time when the first version of Windows Excel came. I still remember that in 90s, when I was learning about software and other application, we used to have something called floppy disk, and we did not have anything called pen drives and thumb drives or cloud technology as such. So we used to use the floppy disk, and that was not only one floppy disk, because the capacity was so less that a particular simple Microsoft Excel software would come around in 3 or 4 floppy disks. So that was the time of Microsoft Excel 2.0, and now the latest version, the stable version that we have got is Excel 2013, which is the 15th version. Now since 1987, so many things have happened with Excel, so many good things, so many new things we have seen. So when it came in 87, it had the basic features of working with files and saving files as a spreadsheet, printing, chart, these all things were there. Did you know that in earlier days we only had the provision of writing macros? There were no concepts of recording macros. So many new facts have been added, and we also had, like in around 1993, what happened till 1993, the 5th version of Excel had already come. But in 1995, Microsoft decided that instead of taking it as a 5.0, 6.0, let's publish it as a year version. So 1995, Excel 95 came into picture. However, it could not, they could not name it with that particular convention for a long time. Why? Because in Excel in 2000 they could not say that it is Microsoft Excel 00. So that was the Y2K thing that happened at that time. So what they preferred to call it with 4 digits of year, which is still the same as on date. So that was the version when we had Excel 2000 as a version, and since then Excel has been maintaining that same versioning concept, and this 2013 version it came, and the stable version of that came in February 2013, and that was the 15th version, and 16th version is already there in the as a testing software, as a beta test software that is available. And so many things have been added. If you people who have used older versions of Excel, or let's say other forms of spreadsheet like Lotus, or something like that. So Lotus programs, we used to have Lotus 123 or Multiplan. So there we had to remember the commands. So we had to use the keyboard. There was no concept of mouse at that time. So people who have used those software, those DOS based software, are very much now aware of what are shortcuts, and they appreciate this use of shortcuts. And I would request all of you to leave the mouse and use keyboards as much as we can. So Excel itself has almost around 150 shortcuts to be used. So there is a huge repository of shortcuts, usage of shortcuts. Excel even allows you to work with the older version of the shortcuts. So what I mean to say, let's say if you want to enter a pivot or insert a pivot in Excel, so there is a way you can go to insert and say pivot table. However, if you just press Alt D, so it will obviously see D is not a hotkey for Excel, the new Excel that we have got, but immediately it understands that this person knows the older keys of Microsoft Excel, and it says that please continue with your older keys. So we will be giving you the same output, or the same command will be. So it's an amazing option that I feel with Microsoft Excel. And so many things have been added from Microsoft Excel 2007. They have one thing what they introduced was the naming convention. Instead of XLS as 3 letters, we have now XLSX format. So apart from XLSX, Excel can also read or support formats like CSV, which is for comma separated value. So any data which we download from the server or from any tool, they have a provision to be exported as a CSV file, which can be directly read by Microsoft Excel. So that is one thing. And apart from XLSX and CSV, it also supports XLSM, which is the macro enabled file. So in case you have some enabled content, in case you have some VBA codes or